So let me start off with the session now. Okay, so Healthy 365 was actually developed to help Singaporeans live healthy and active lives using technology. If you see the key features of the app here, I think we want today, most of the time, we want to highlight the last point, which is the one that the Health Promotion Board actually revamped most of in the app. So it's events listing, featuring exercise classes that users can book via the app. Okay. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, so this is just for anyone who didn't catch our title slide earlier. So for Android and for Apple phones, feel free to scan them now if you don't have the app to download. Okay, so next, I'll quickly go through a step-by-step guide to use the Healthy 365 app. Okay, so step one, if you've scanned the QR code in the slide earlier, you can quickly download it to your phone. Okay, so once, do let me know if I need to slow down. Just feel free to type in the chat as well. So the second step is once you've downloaded the app, you can open it up, and basically, if you already have a profile, there'll be a step A to look out for, which I'll go through later. And if you do not have a profile, I will cover this step also, step B, to create a profile. Okay. So if you have already a profile and an existing user, you can restore your profile by filling in your particulars here. If you can see your NRIC number, your mobile number, then you signed in. But if you are a new user, click here at the bottom, you see the word sign up, and it will go straight to step 2B later. So for those who have already signed up earlier, when you type in your mobile phone and you click enter, it will send you a 4-digit one-time PIN, OTP. So once it sends to your mobile phone, you can enter it. And once that is done, you can basically, you're good to go to start off your journey in the Healthy 365 app. Okay. So if you do not have, if you're a new user and do not have an existing profile, fill in your details here. So at the top, you see your NRIC, followed by your mobile number, your year of your birth, your gender, enter your postal code, click I agree to the terms and conditions, and then you go straight to sign up. Yeah. And then once that's done, similarly to those from step A, you are good to go to start off your journey with Healthy 365. So basically, we're gonna talk about for Healthy 365. Basically, it's a very good way for us to be a part of the anti-aging program. So over here, I'm going to start off with this. So this is actually one of the newer features from Healthy 365, or rather more of an improved feature. So use the app to actually sign up or look for free fitness classes. So I'll be going through step by step as well. So once you are inside the app, you click on Explore. So I'm not sure if for those who have the Healthy 365 app, who have started using it quite early, maybe last year, actually how it looks like is actually slightly different from last year. So now they actually also did made some changes to the look and feel of the app. So don't be surprised if it looks very different from what you remember. Okay, so at the bottom, there is Home, Explore, Scan, rewards, and your profile. So to start looking out for different events, click Explore, and then you actually go to this page whereby you can look for events and as well as challenges. Okay. So go to click, just tap on the word events. And then, well, you can start by typing in active aging to the search bar if you want to filter for events that are suitable for seniors. You can also, add on the area that you live, like you live in Bukit Batok, you live in Toa Payoh, feel free to filter for the events near your home. So it's more convenient for you. And then over here, you can see on the right hand picture, right? There's this, I've highlighted in red there. You can swipe this bar towards your right and select your preferred date to see the events available. For instance, even if I'm looking at the app today, I can look at possible classes that I might be able to join for maybe next week. So, this is how it is good to plan your week with full of events and exercises class. Okay. And then once that's done, for instance, over here, if let's say I'm interested to look at events for over here, it says April 15. There are various different timings. And I mean, they also do indicate whether the class is full or not, or if it's quickly filling up. So over here, for instance, I want to join Zumba Gold. When you click on it, basically, it also tells you more information about Zumba Gold. You can look at directions. If let's say you are really interested to book now, click book now. And then choose your preferred session if there's more than one. So tap on confirm booking. And then the next one is you've already booked your event. So just in case, if you want to view your registered events, go to homepage. So on your homepage, you can actually see the number of steps you've taken, your MVPA, the challenges that you are involved in, or even the events that you've booked. So we want to look at the events that we've booked, so they can also remind you. So when you click on view more, for instance, you can actually see the number of events that you have already booked beforehand. But just in case, if let's say something crops up and you're like, oh, I cannot make it for your class next Wednesday, for instance, please do cancel your booking so that we can open up another space for someone else to book, just in case that particular class is popular and it's full. So how to cancel your booking? So basically, when you go on to the various events that you have booked, select the one that you cannot attend. And then immediately it will actually pop up. Are you sure you want to cancel your booking? So you will say cancel. So say click on yes, cancel, and then they are good to go. So this portion is actually something that the Health Promotion Board did refresh a little bit to make it more convenient for us to actually find exercise classes near us. And I think it's more convenient for us as well, right? Okay, so the next feature that we want to talk about in Healthy 365 is one of also the most exciting ones, which is how to participate in the various challenges that we have. So over here, we have the National Steps Challenge, as well as the Eat, Drink, Shop Healthy Challenge. So this is where our users can sign up and convert their healthier actions into rewards. So I think the first question is, what is this challenge? How do we sign up for this challenge? So always go back to the dashboard. I think similarly to the various gadgets that you use or even iPads, whenever I use a certain gadget, when I'm unsure, I always go back to the home page. So, it's like the directory again. So go back to the home page. And how do you join it? So go to explore. Remember, we went to that button earlier to see how we can join events. Instead of events, click on challenges, and it will actually show you the number of challenges that are ongoing right now. So for instance, at the moment, there are two challenges that are on right now. One is both are the Eat Drink Shop Healthy Challenge, as well as the National Steps Challenge Season 5. So I'm going to go through the Eat, Drink, and Shop Healthy Challenge. So let's click on the first button. at the top. So feel free to actually scroll through details about this challenge. So if you see here about the challenge, it's really helps us to actually make healthier choices when we are purchasing our meals outside or drinks or even groceries. So you can use the 365 app and you can scan the QR code on your receipts. So for instance, like yesterday I was at FairPrice and I bought a bunch of salad items, and then by the time your receipt actually comes out, if you look at the receipt, right at the end, sometimes they would indicate that, oh, the items you have bought contain this the healthy no, the healthier choice but icon. So they will actually indicate this QR code for you to scan. So what is this QR code for? It's actually where when you join this challenge, you are on the Healthy 365 app. You can actually use through the app, use your camera phone to actually scan this QR code. It will actually help you to clock in more points. But anyway, before that, agree to the terms and conditions once you've gone through it all, and you can click join. So as I said, about the challenge. So this is where you purchase healthier options from any participating outlet. For instance, I'll go through some of them later, and then you will scan the QR code using your camera phone through this app, and you can redeem rewards. That's very exciting for all of us. Yes. Okay. So how do we start? So remember I mentioned of how you can actually scan the QR code. So at the dashboard again, in the middle you will see the word scan. I think it's quite familiar to all of us now, right? Scanning QR codes. So click scan, and you will appear this camera function, and you can just scan. You can see here there's some receipt. So scan this QR code, and it will actually appear, and that's where you can actually earn stamps. And once you collect enough stamps, you can actually go to collect and unlock your rewards. It can be in forms of e-vouchers, such as if you're familiar with the National Steps Challenge, the more points you gain. For instance, if I'm not wrong, if you gain about 750 points, you can actually redeem a e-voucher worth $5. So that's certainly an incentive for us to purchase more healthier choice products. Yes. Okay. So over here, it's whereby if we purchase the healthier choice options from these participating outlets like Kopitiam, uh, Mr. Bean, or Food Fair, yes, feel free to actually go through these participating outlets, and then when you purchase, look out for the QR codes on the receipts. Well, it's not only places to actually eat, it's also places where you shop. So I mentioned just now, like I went to FairPrice yesterday. Well, you not only FairPrice, if you go to your 7-Eleven, your Giant, Cold Storage is also covered as well. So these are, and at the top you see are the participating manufacturers. Well, if you see their products, some of their products, they also do have the healthier choice symbol. So when you purchase their products through these retailers, I believe you also do have the option to scan the QR code to earn points. So this is the exciting part on how we can redeem our health points. So the more health points that you accumulate through the app, that's where you have more reward options to choose from. So, well, having a choice is always the best. So go through the various options that you have and select the ones that you sure use best way of using it. Okay, so you can even use it for your transacting e-vouchers as well. Okay, so your e-vouchers are actually accepted over 50 merchant brands. So I guess this is where you can slowly take the time to explore on your app the various participating outlets, merchants, and see how you can use your points better. But most importantly, I think this all does be encouraged to eat healthier. Okay, so the last feature for the Healthy 365 is basically how to count your steps. Okay, so I think this is something that will be very useful, especially if we participate in the other challenge called the National Steps Challenge, because this is where they will use the tracker that you've already synced with this app to count your steps as well as your heart rate. And then it will actually calculate your activity. So the National Steps Challenge is, each day you're not required, but you're encouraged to clock in at least 10,000 steps a day to earn your points. So how do you integrate your steps tracker with the Healthy 365 app? So this is how it will look like when you are actually on your dashboard, your home page. Okay, I didn't put it in here, but most importantly is when you are on your phone, you do have to switch on your Bluetooth. Just like when you're using your Trace Together app, if you're using a Healthy 365 app and you want to sync your app to a tracker, do switch on your Bluetooth. So your phone can actually detect your tracker, for instance, your watch here, for instance. Okay, so you can see your steps here. But how do you integrate your steps tracker? Okay, so over here, if you go to my tracker, you will actually see whether your own tracker is being connected to the app or not. So just to share, these are the following trackers that can be supported using 365 app. So these are the ones. I think XtroFit was the one that was given out. That they started in 2019 to give out the fitness trackers. And there are also third-party fitness trackers or apps that are available, like Apple Health or your Fitbit or your Garmin Connect. So I think there are some people for this National Steps Challenge, this new season that's currently on. I did read that if your current tracker that you received a couple of months back, and if it's not working, or you would like to have it looked into, there's actually a website that you can go to book an appointment to actually replace your steps tracker. Because I understand that HPB won't be giving out steps tracker just like before, but what you can do is actually get a replacement, or even either maybe repair for it. So there is a website that you can go to book your appointment. I can actually share the address after this session. Okay, so I think we'll come towards the end of this sharing. Just a bonus. How can our steps tracker or our mobile phone detect our steps? So actually, it's not they're not watching us or anything. It actually contain a motion sensor that can detect body movements. So please don't cheat. Really try and walk or brisk walk, and then that's where this hardware actually enables the tracker or our mobile phones. Actually, our mobile phones are able to detect our steps as well. And it's using this hardware called the 3-axis accelerometer. Yes, did I say it correctly? Accelerometer. Yes. Okay. So this actually can detect if a person is walking forward or is running fast. So running fast, you detect more and more steps, right? Or if you are standing still or climbing the stairs, so it can detect movements against gravity. So that's about it for today's session. Just in case, if any questions for healthyaging.sg or any questions you have for the challenge, because today we are also sharing Healthy 365 and the challenges on behalf of HPB. If you have any questions that we are not able to answer for you today, you can also contact this number 1-800-223-1313, or you can actually send an email to this address, hpb_mailbox@hpb.gov.sg, and they will also look into your queries as well. Okay, so I think today we actually covered on 3 things. Besides knowing how to download the app and logging into our profiles to start, we covered first one for the app. How do we look out for free events around us and sign up for it, and how to cancel? The second one is how do we search for challenges and sign up for the challenge? Lastly is on our tracker. So if you want to make use of Healthy 365 app to actually clock our steps so that when we sign up for various challenges like the National Step Challenge, how does it actually record our steps and how can we actually earn points? So this is through syncing our own tracker with the app. So these are the three things that we covered today. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining us today. I'll just wait a short while more just in case we have more Q&As coming in, but appreciate you joining us for this session. Wishing everyone good health, during this time. Let's keep getting active while staying safe.